Giant loser, literally and metaphorically, Tim Walz was speaking at a town hall event in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, when he attempted to do a little stand-up routine about how much he loved watching Tesla stock plummeting.
They've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping.
It's wild to me to have a Democratic politician rooting for the downfall of an American company that makes cars in America, made by Americans in America. Electric vehicles, no less. This is what he wants to fail. This is crazy. This is what I mean. What is wrong with you? These people have brain worms, and it's not just RFK Jr.
We favor unreasonably huge subsidies to the brain slug planet.
They're brain damaged. I don't know any other explanation for why there is this disconnect between Democrats and an average normal person. And aside from Ro Khanna, no prominent Democrats have condemned the firebombings and Tesla-related shootings. There is not anyone sane left on the Democratic side. There are two versions, are violent and completely out of touch. Well, technically three: violent, out of touch, and voted for Trump. And got a bumper sticker to protect your car. You're either blowing up cars or cheering domestic terrorism. I swear to God, if you people make me vote for Andrew Tate in 2032...
So no, I don't think that young women should be making their own choices about who their lifelong partners are. And that's when a woman's at her maximum sexual value.
I'm gonna... Do you know how embarrassing it is to know that if social media hadn't come around and shown me a few things, I would have been cheering for those astronauts to die? I mean, sure, I'd be rich and I'd have a job on a television show, but I'd probably have a burned down house and a blown up car. And you better believe there would be a BLM sign still on the smoldering ashes of my lot. Well, whatever is left of it. Here's what drives me fucking crazy. Tim Walz will celebrate Tesla's stock prices falling. Jimmy Kimmel is winking about these acts of destruction, and people are actually going crazy. Meanwhile, Daniel Clark Pounder, the man arrested for setting fire to a Tesla charging station and also set himself on fire in the process, he lived, don't worry, wrote various notes that were found that detailed his opposition to Trump and Elon's Doge initiative and referenced Luigi Mangione, the alleged UnitedHealth CEO murderer, now icon of the left. Progressives will take people. They'll radicalize them. They will mold them to believe their destructive acts of violence are heroism. And if you recognize this, it's because it's exactly what Al-Qaeda does. They take young, disenfranchised men and radicalize them. These 24-year-old disturbed young men are going to take their marching orders and they're going to suffer the consequences. And they don't have Donald Trump bailing them out on the other side of their rioting. At least Donald Trump pardoned all the people the feds incited to riot for him. Joe Biden isn't president anymore, people. There's no more pardons coming. No one's saving you. It's a federal offense to burn down those interstate chargers. Democrats do not give a single fuck about these kids. They just unleash this chaos and let these poor kids pay the price. They're going to rot in jail while they're on late night winking and driving around with Teslas and bumper stickers. I think it should be easy to just condemn political violence. I know this is controversial, but I want to live in a world where breaking beating people up and blowing up cars is not considered a form of protest. But I do realize that's asking a lot from people who are openly cheering for Trump's assassination and are chanting "Free Luigi." And look, I get it. I know it exists on the other side. I would really just love if we could all condemn political violence across the board. And for the love of God, please stop making me defend Elon Musk. He's my nemesis, people. Elon Musk. Elon Musk, baggy!
I know. You just had to defend Elon all over the place lately.
It is so infuriating to me that it does feel like they're trying to intimidate people out of buying these cars. I've never wanted an electric vehicle. I think they're weird and creepy, and like the oversight on a Tesla that can just like stop. It's too much like nanny state, all of these electric cars. And I suddenly want a Tesla just because I'm like, fuck you. I am like Little Miss both sides. I try to see things from both sides. But when the right didn't like Target, they didn't start burning them down. When they were mad about all the gay stuff in Target, they weren't like firebombing them and firebombing Budweiser factories.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, Kid Rock was shooting a can of Bud Light, but that's Kid Rock.
That was on his own property, too. Like, he wasn't shooting at Bud Light.
And he's drinking Bud Light again. I think they gave him some money.